Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is courtesy of Shane. Thank you so much from Ellipsis. And this is from Corporate Ladder, a local brewery. They're in Palmetto, Florida, about an hour, maybe an hour and a half away from us. And this is Dessert Station Cherry Amaretti Cookie. So this is 10 pounds per barrel of Montmorency cherries along with almonds and vanilla. So beer comes in a beautiful kind of like ruby red, kind of
Like
bright
rosy,
red.
yeah.
Rosy. It's like pretty intense in color. So I smell the almonds.
Right off the bat, I get cherry. I get a stop. I get a what is the word I'm looking for? The cherries used at bars.
So not the like the
The shitty ones, yeah.
Yeah, the cheap maraschino cherries that you get.
Yeah, maraschino cherries.
So not the fancy Luxardo ones you get in a fancy cocktail bar, but like the bright red ones that you'll buy.
Yeah. These are they are that. I do
sliced
get almond. I get cough drop. I get.
This
This is very interesting. Yeah.
Nice and silky and sweet up front, but nice and acidity back in the back end.
Yeah, so this is actually very silky. Given that it's a Berliner Weiss, which you would assume would be like more acidic and like kind of astringent because it's so acidic, it doesn't really dry out my palate very much.
I get dryness, yeah.
It does, but I'm saying not very much.
Right now.
Yeah. So it's actually oh, this is fun. Okay, so it definitely has some of that like
Cough drop thing.
Cough drop cherry thing. Yeah. Okay, so with that being said, I do get the whole cherry pie concept of this Berliner Weiss.
I see it.
Cherry pie to me in a commercial aspect is very like bitter, it's kind of sour, it's kind of sweet, it's kind of like thick and full. I get that here. However, the beer itself does not carry over into those types of experiences. I don't know the word. It isn't necessarily thick. It isn't necessarily sweet. It does somehow kind of convey that though. It's very silky. It's very fun. It's very bright. It's very cherry, cherry. So overall, I do like this beer.
Give a rating.
Ooh, a rating.
5%, by the way.
What?
5%.
5%. Wow. Okay. So like somehow I actually expected this to be more than 5%.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Just in the fact that it like actually really dries out on the back. I thought maybe more than 5%, maybe like 6.4, 6.5, somewhere in there. This is a really fun beer. This is a cherry pie. You do get somewhat of the crust with the sugared sweetness of the dough, more of like an uncooked crust type thing than I would say a cooked crust. This is a cool beer. This is really interesting. So hard to give this a rating because it's like not something that I drink a lot of. This is different from what I'm used to. I'm the IPA snob. I'll give this a 88.
Cool. For me, this is pretty cool. It has really wonderful aromatics to it, a lot of cherry flavor to it. It has that kind of, again, cough droppy, kind of like, bright red cherry flavor to it. The Montmorency cherries offer a wonderful flavor to it. The almond is actually not as intense on the palate.
Right. Big time, not as intense.
The vanilla is actually not that intense too, but it has a wonderful desserty flavor as it cleans up. This is wonderful acidity. I think that actually the acidity could be a little bit more bright, but then again, you're looking for dessert station. You really, dessert or vice versus like,
right.
Something that's really like more just what, I think, a beer can be done and, what I think about it. So for me, this beer gets a Pretty interesting. I've got an 86 on this one. 86. It's very good. It's good. It just has what we're looking for. It's a little bit of almond, a lot of cherry flavor, a little bit of acidity, and
Amaretto
it's
cherry pie.
simple, pretty, and is what it is. Until next time, guys. Cheers. I'll let us know what you think. Later.